Oh, right. Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm sorry if I do keep flashing and that my power lead is a bit weird. So it's saying charge, then I'm not charged. See, it's just done it again. How is everyone? I'm sure you all enjoyed Terry's premiere. That was an awesome hammy that you found there, Terry. Wait, I have a cough. It's not COVID related. Nathan's here. Welcome, buddy. Terry's here. Hey, my friend. Philip, Mark, and who else am I missing? Probably loads. South Coast, hello mate. Rob's here. Percy, Rini, sorry. Hello. The other Mark. Martin, hello buddy. And I said Mark, right? Hey Mark, if you're still here, welcome. Right, so everyone welcome. Thanks for coming. And Val's here. And Gary, of course. Thank you guys for coming along. Right, we've got some great stuff to talk about, metal detecting related things. But first of all, I'm going to get some guests on. If you want to come on and say hi, that's fine. I welcome everybody that wants to come on. Tell me about your weekend. Tell everyone about your weekend. What have you found? What treasures have you found? I'm having trouble catching up with the chat right now. So, right. So, what I'm gonna, unfroze. Yes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen and get the giveaway out of the way. This is the weekly subscriber giveaway, and it was for the contents of this pot. So, bear with me a second. Let's go and share my screen. I might lag and freeze, so please stay on. I won't be long. Right, so I'm going to share my screen because the laptop's not very good. Right, hopefully you can still hear and see. So we're going to go to comment picker. This is the YouTube random comment picker. I've pasted the link to the comment video. I'm going to filter duplicate users and the text were open the pot. So, how many people? You guys, right? Good luck to everybody. Let's pick the winner. I hope you can still hear me. Winner of this week's 93rd giveaway. North Devon Detectorist. That's pot. Kev. That's normal. Are we there? Are we back? Yeah, I'm a bit laggy. Hello, mate. Jason's back. Yes, congratulations. I hope you all saw that. But John, North Devon Tetris has won this. Let's see what you've won. Don't fret, guys. There is more giveaways every week. They're getting even cooler soon as well. Right, John, you've won yourself a Prince Philip coin. This is a half crown. How about that? You've won that, and you got yourself a couple of Detective stickers. As it happens, I'm seeing John on Wednesday, so I'll give them to you then. Ooh, congratulations. Ooh. Right, I got some stuff to talk about, some things. Bombs, bones, and burials. How cool is that? We're going to talk about stuff. So, yeah, what? I'm going to bring on some guests. If you want to come on and join me, tell everyone about your weekend, and please do. Okay, I'm going to put the link up if anybody wants to come on. Please bear with me. There will be another comment video going out tomorrow for next week's giveaway. It'll be my 94th. Okay, Emma. Denmo. There's the link if anyone wants to come on and say hi. That's fine. I welcome everybody. I keep flashing. It's weird. I've got to get a new charging cable for this laptop. It's not really a laptop, really. It's a notebook. I think. I don't know. What is it? A Chromebook. It's a smaller version of the Chromebook or something. So yeah, I've got some stuff to talk about, which I'm quite excited about. Bombs, bones, and burials. It's basically just a quick thing about the do's and don'ts of certain things that you can and can't do whilst you're meditating. We bring on our special guest with his awesome moustache.
Oh no!
Oi, oi!
Oh, mate, I haven't seen you for like ages.
I know, I know. He's
How you
yeah.
been keeping?
All right, mate. Nathan, mate. Thanks for popping on. Yeah, sorry, Nathan from Dog from Montana. Dog is my co-pilot. It's an awesome guy. Uh, just put up a video actually of all the gold finds that he's found. There's some pretty interesting stuff. So go and check out Dog is
Mm.
my co-pilot. Right.
Aaron, can you pass me my tablet, please, mate? Aaron, my tablet, if you were listening. Bloody kids. Mate, you're 10 years old, you can take yourself to bed. Go and clean your teeth and all that. And I'll think about it. Bugger off, kids.
No,
So how
no.
you been keeping, mate? I haven't seen you
Yeah,
for
I know.
like forever.
I know it's been like an hour and a half, is it? Something.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh my
ages, mate.
god.
Ages. Crazy
Feels like
stuff.
a lifetime away, that does.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Gary's found something. I was digging a sandbox playground 2 days ago. Found a geocache. Had some notes and a pen. I reburied it. Next time I'm there, I'll open it and place some channel stickers inside. That's an awesome thing to do, Gary. Awesome thing.
Could have
With
been
my
worse. You could have found cat doo-doos or something.
yeah, could have been. Bleeps. Hello, future bleeps. Welcome, buddy.
Future bleeps. How's it going,
Yeah,
Spence?
my geocache. I checked on it earlier. I didn't film it this time, but I added a few more stickers, which is nice. No one's leaving anything, which is fine. You know, I'm just happy that people are finding it. But when I always find geocaches myself, I've always got a couple of farthings in my pockets. You know, I like coins, and I always pop them in there for them. A nice surprise for the geocache owner.
Mm.
So yeah, it's always nice if you're going to do it, leave something, you know, as well as your name, your
Are
name.
they
And
are they still taking bits out?
yeah, they're still taking the stickers and that, you know. So I'm hoping that they might say, "Oh, do you know what? I found this sticker. Let's go and check out this channel."
Why
You
don't
know,
you put a condom in there? Not a used one, but like the little square foil thing. You don't know what condoms are, do you?
I'll be like, "Good luck." Put it in the box just in case you get lucky in these woods.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yes, Philip, they are taking the stickers. I'm hoping that they're going to check out the channels. You know, it's pot luck. I mean, it might just be that these people in this particular wood um, don't do YouTube at all. You know, but I'm pretty sure the next woods I'm going to drop the YouTubers geocache at, and I've promised to do it 2 months ago, and I just haven't got around to doing it. So there's a big woods, and there's not many people from the general public go. It's literally geocaches that go out hunting. So yeah,
Has
hopefully,
your sticker got a YouTube symbol on it?
my new one has.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
because
new one
obviously,
has.
if it ain't got YouTube on there, people could be like not know what it is.
It's not just my sticker. In the pot that I've got out there, I've got like Steve Sifters, I've got the Three Amigos, and I've wrote on the backs of some of them. Check out their YouTube channels and stuff. So yeah, hey, who have we got here? Oh yeah, sorry, I thought someone else came in then. So yeah, I got something. I was looking at the National Council for Metal Detecting website earlier, and I thought, what a good idea. That's some. There's a subject there that they're talking about. It's a little video they've got. So if you've got time and you're a metal detectorist, go and check out the National Council for Metal Detecting website. Lots of good information there, especially if you're got insurance with them. It's always worthwhile checking out the rules and regulations, which they're constantly updating. They talk about bombs, bones, and burials. There we are, which is quite an interesting, quite funny little video, but it's quite a serious one as well.
And it's
Um,
always better to get your insurance through the NCMD as well, rather than these other
oh, definitely.
organisations that are just taking off and trying to make a buck off you. Really,
Yeah,
they got
the
no interest in metal detecting whatsoever, and they're just setting up their own to cash in on the trend.
that's it. The NCMD they use Hiscox insurance as well, so it's a legit company. Uh,
There are some of our friends that have signed up with this particular
oh,
place as
geocaching.
well, but it's that's up to them. You got to respect what other people want to do.
Yeah, it's a good thing. The NCMD is a nationally recognised body, if you
Yeah,
like, and sometimes it's a good like especially writing emails or letters, especially if you don't want to knock on doors for permissions. It's a good idea to put that in there as well, just to say that
I
this
got
is
that on my detecting cards because I had about 500 of them printed, so I can hand them out. And on the back of them, it's got the NCMD.
yeah.
Um,
I need to do that as well. It's a good idea. That's a
so
good idea.
it is it don't cost anything extra to have it done both sides either.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm just looking at Gary's
I'll
tonight.
go
There
and
are
get a copy of one of them.
5 or 6 channels premiering on this Monday. Digs. Just search it in YouTube. Please check us out. There we are. Go and check out hashtag Monday Digs. Gary's metal detecting. MC, they owe you money, Terry. Oh dear. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Normally they're pretty good. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. I hope it's not too much. Yes, he has got handlebars. He's got a 70s porn star. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Everyone reckons you're a 70s porn star, mate.
Yay.
No worry, Gary. Let's put that up again.
It's not as hairy as they downstairs as it was in the 70s. I know that. So that's
Yeah. Ah,
what I had done. That.
let's make you. Hang on. Roberto. 2 seconds, mate.
So I've had that done, and obviously with our sponsor as well on there, because obviously it's good to show that I'm affiliated with somebody. And then on the back, you got that.
That's good. That's good.
I think it was something like 20 quid for 500.
That's not bad. Maybe
No,
that's hey.
yeah, hello.
You right, boys?
I
Hello,
thought
mate.
you were outside your tent for a second. Then.
Yeah,
How's it going?
That's
yeah,
right.
not bad.
You looking a bit rough. Are you under the weather or something?
I'm feeling a bit ropey today, mate. Yeah.
And you're the right way round.
Yeah, what's that all about? Yeah.
Ah,
Ah.
are you farming?
Mm-hmm.
New
We
one
got
comes
Elton.
out soon, boy. Not long to wait now.
I was
Yeah,
looking
man.
into that as well. Welcome, Elton. I was looking into the farming simulator. There's like loads of different versions. I don't know which one I should. I'm talking Xbox.
Yeah. If you the most recent one prior to the one that's going to be released next week is FS19. I'm currently playing FS17. This one they've even added more things on it, like you can cheer.
Hi, Rob.
You can take the wheat when you've harvested it. You can take that to the mills. It gets ground into flour, and then that can be sold to bakeries for cake mixture and stuff like that. There's
Yeah,
lots of different ways to earn money.
that sort of thing would probably keep me busy for a while. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I
he's
thought about
back.
it, mate. You're 10, you can go to bed. Yes, mate. Go on. Hurry up then. Upstairs. A 10-year-old that needs tucking in. Bye.
Bye.
Right, I'll be back in a sec, boys.
Yeah,
No
that's
worries,
all
buddy.
right, mate.
Hurry up. Get up the bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just
Your
waiting for the
turn.
new one now, Kev. You know.
Hi. Yeah, I'm definitely looking into getting one. But obviously, I can't use my PC for it. I'd love to get it off StreamYard, but my PC is just not good enough. So
Yeah.
Farming
If you want,
Simulator.
yeah, if you want a chilled out, relaxed game, mate, this is the way forward.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Because I like my Call of Duties and that, but sometimes it's just nice to sit back and just have a chill out.
Yeah, man.
Watch my crops die.
I'm doing all right. I've got about 12 fields now, so I'm raking it in.
Nice. Yeah, I sent two nice letters off to two farms just down the road,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which hope I'm hopeful. But what I do is I normally send out about 8 or 9 nice letters to these farms because if I go out there and they slam the door in my face or point a gun at me or something, it's like, oh. But at least if I'm putting my name out there, they're not too like, oh, if I turn up at their door, they go, oh, you're that guy that sent me the letter. So if I do turn up one day, say, can I detect on your land, or they can just tell me to piss off.
Well, that's it's like Jason said before. It's one of them. If you catch them on a bad day, you've definitely not got it. You know what I mean? Not then, not ever. It's like
Yeah, that's it.
it's an awkward one, isn't it? So
Yeah.
What have I missed?
If the farmer's on a bad mood that day and you go around,
Yeah.
Because
definitely not got it.
Because it's quite a stressful job, especially if they're dealing with cows and stuff like that. It can be quite stressful. So you go on that. You got to know the right times as well. Like, not early in the morning because they've probably been up since 3. Dealing with all the shit they got to deal with, and then sort of lunchtime they sort of stop for a bit, don't they? So maybe just after a lunchtime, perhaps. I don't know.
My farmer's a pretty decent bloke. He when I first got my permission, he said there's wheat in that field, but he said you're not going to damage it, are you? And I said if it's planted and grown to the state that it is, I won't go in there. Really nice bloke, marked out on the map where I could go and everything. And I said the other week, I went to have a look on one of the bits of pasture because that's all I got, and he was in a right funny mood and said he didn't want me up on there. He said he'd rather I didn't go up on that bit. I reckon it's because there's a bit of stuff that he's knocking off lives next door to it, and they've had a bit of a fallout. And he probably just doesn't want another bloke going up there. Fine. He's in his 60s, and she's around about my age, so he's probably worried that somebody's sniffing around her.
Gary's saying, sorry, I'm just reading that. Gary's saying it's been 30 degrees. I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit. That must be pretty cold. I think over here in the south of England, at least, it's been around about 11 during the day and about maybe 9.
It's still warm for November, isn't it?
Yeah. That's degrees Celsius, that. But it sounds pretty cold where you are.
They're expecting snow in Canada soon, aren't they?
Yeah.
Marlon, if you're here, I want a snowman this time.
Yeah, I don't think they get the proper snow, though. My stepsister lives in Winnipeg, and it's powdery snow. They ride over it on their snowmobiles, but they can't make a snowman with it up in Winnipeg. It's just flakes.
Yeah, there's another place I want to go to. It's my bucket list of places to visit is Winnipeg. I've always wanted to go there since I was a bird. Sorry, a bird. I've just read Pete's comment there. Penis bird.
So what? Until you were a bird. So you having a?
When I was a penis bird, I was.
Jason, I'm getting a bit worried now because he's wearing his wife's bras on his head and stuff like that, and now he wants to be a bird.
So have you got her heels on?
No, she wouldn't let me wear them.
Prick tease you are.
I know. My friends in Vancouver have had snow already. Vancouver, wow. Do you know a place I want to go? And apparently it's a real place. I don't know if it is, but apparently it's a real place. The Overlook Hotel in the Rockies, the Shining Hotel.
Oh yeah, yes, the original Shining.
Is there a remake? Oh, there is a sort of a remake of it in there.
Yeah.
Like it. No, but yeah, I want to go there during the winter. I want to get completely isolated and find some ghosts and things. That'd be cool.
You'd be right because you'd have your pewter mountain pot with you, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. And
you'll just go do-dally thinking of stuff to make, wouldn't you?
No, it'd be like
instead of writer's block, you'd have pewter's block.
It'd just be my luck. I'll be halfway through winter and the heating element will melt, and I ain't got a spare bloke. I started playing with my axe then. Crazy stuff. Gary gets 4 to 5 foot of snow. I think it's coming, isn't it? We've got a very mild sort of end of autumn here right now because of climate change, and it is a real thing. We're expecting to have a very cruel midwinter and early spring, I think. So, yeah, Philip, you're ruining my mood. Of course, it exists. It's in colour.
Yes, it's in colour.
Stanley Hotel in Colorado. But still like to go back there. Be right back grabbing the mail. Gary's got mail. I had some mail today. I got a new phone. I don't know if I told you. Yeah, I was just talking about bombs, bones, and burials. Have you ever found a bomb or a bone or a burial site whilst you're digging?
I found
My
a full
missus
skeleton when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
My missus found a sex bomb. Me.
Ah, crazy.
Sex bomb,
When
sex
I when
bomb.
I
I'm
first
a
sort of
sex bomb.
started out, I found a propellant that used to go on a secret weapon called a panda drum. I think I said that right. It's basically you imagine two wagon wheels with a bomb in the middle of it, and on the wagon
Yeah.
wheels had
Oh,
all
yeah.
loads of rockets on it. Well,
I've-
Eisenhower and Churchill trialed it on our beach just down the road.
Didn't work though, did it?
No, massive failure, and these things went fucking everywhere. But I found a propellant, and I think it was one of those. And at the time, I didn't know what to do. A tourist was stood there looking at me. What are you going to do with that? I reburied it. Just reburied it. What I should have done, now that I know the rules, is a lot different. I should have told the authorities straight away. That's what everybody should do.
Can you imagine
I
if
went
it was a live thing and some kid was digging there, making a sandcastle, and then he was spread all over that beach?
Well, it's one less grockle to worry about then, isn't it, really? Did I say that out loud?
Yeah. People in the chat will be, fuck that, I ain't going down to Kev's beach.
Yeah, don't come down here. Seriously, don't come down here.
Set his
Come down here.
minds out everywhere.
I
drop
reckon
your
you should
money.
go and find it again, Kevin. Put it in your pewter pot.
Yeah. I got a little story that me and Zoe lived through. Percy found a bomb on Peyton Beach. I hope you did the right thing, Percy, and throw a rock at it or something.
Hammer it.
Yeah. Now there is proper things to do. Golf courses told Mallet Gate. What's this? Terry said something. I might need a translator. Sorry, mate. I'm kidding. Percy, look up Herne Bay. Golf course, boom found in Kent. Oh, bomb found in Kent. Sorry, Terry. I'm not taking the piss. I had that garden. I had that in a garden. Found out it what it was. Took it back to the golf course. You took it back.
Is that a
Yeah.
Welsh word he slipped in there?
It looks like a Welsh
Garden
name,
tum
doesn't it?
win win.
Oh, that's
Where-
next to
where is that,
Murphy
Tess?
Fishville.
Where
Next
is
to
Tum
Murphy
Win?
Fishville. I get it. Philip will send you the picture soon. Jason, what's Val saying? Jason, my farmer friend thinks it's not a grease gun he used to use once it dealt with.
Oh, you got to go and re-find it now then, because you buried it again.
Yes. Right, this is a thing from the the National Council for Metal Detecting about ammunition and weapons. I'm just going to read out what they say whilst we're on the subject. Ammunition and weapons, no matter how old they are, they do require a license to own or to handle. So the safest thing to do is to contact the authorities, the police.
Because you can be arrested if you're caught in your possession walking back to home with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not what I had a couple of live bullets after reading all this, after talking to you guys actually about it. I had a couple of live bullets that I found World War II, which I then disposed of in the correct manner. I didn't rebury them. One of you got to be careful, especially the older bullets, the ones with the cases and that, because I was messing about with one of them, and it had the cordite in it, those strings, and I was messing about, and it started to go really hot. It probably wouldn't have went bang, but it was going hot. That's buried in my garden. That one,
Who is
but
it?
the others got
It
rid
was
of.
either General Dighole or Pomsey that said there's a specific round that has like a screw in the cap,
Oh really?
and if it's got a screw in the cap, he said put it down as gently as you can and just alert the authorities because they could go off at any time. They
Ooh,
are
dodgy ones.
so dicey.
Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, you
Ron
can even
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Yeah, you can even take if you had a couple of bullets and that you found and you've got them, you think, oh, what do I do with them? They're not actually worth keeping. If you really, really think about it, they're not. It's not worth it because you've got to have special licenses to have it, no matter
I
how
don't
old it
even know
is.
whether you can carry them to the local police station or not.
Well, there's a I've forgotten their names, but there was this is how crazy this world is. This country, right? There's a married couple magnet fishing in Birmingham. They found a gun, and no, they found a gun on their first day. They went back, and they found brand new ammunition, like bullets, loads of bullets in this wrapped
Yeah.
up case. It's Birmingham, so you expect to find that anyway. So there's loads of them. So he's on loudspeaker to the police. What should I do about these bullets? I'll just throw them in the bin. That's what the police on the phone said. Throw them. If I can remember what they're called, I'll put them up. But it's a long time ago. It's a couple of years ago now. But put them in the bin.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
What the? If you had bullets and you didn't know how to dispose of them safely, there's rifle clubs and stuff like that, or there's loads of military establishments, or there's a
Or
police
bonfire.
or a bonfire, a few rocks, give them some kids to play with. No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't put them
No,
on the bonfire.
No.
what I normally do is bring them home and then take my gun out for a bit.
Oh, fair dues. Fair dues. You can try that.
See, I'm from Gloucester. We don't use a gun. We impale bullets by hand.
What's this?
We
See,
make
I'm a
we make
manx, mate.
Rochdale look like a kindergarten club,
Yeah.
Took one home in
mate.
my car.
In Manchester here, where I am, we go and rob jewellers.
Send them to Rob
Something
Random.
you watch.
Yeah. Send them to Rob Random. He can do a video with them.
Yeah, he'll make a firework out of them.
The geocache playground has a 45 cal and 223 cal slugs not smashed in it, shooting in the air. Why would they do that? Because eventually they come down. They don't just keep going up. They actually fall down somewhere. Imagine just playing golf, or you're metal detecting like 4 or 5 miles away. You get this freaking bullet stuck in your head. What the
Right,
hell?
won't be a minute, guys.
All right, mate. Yeah, bombs as well. Bombs are another story. I'll tell you what it is.
Terry's just sent me that thing about Herne Bay Golf Club.
Oh yeah.
Obviously published back in 2018. A mortar bomb has been unearthed at a building site on a former golf club. The explosive was found at Redborough Homes Development at the Old Herne Bay Golf Club this morning. An army disposal unit and police were both called to the scene.
Wow.
But how did it end? Oh, you can't leave it like that, Tez.
Yeah,
What a
come on.
cliffhanger. Hang on.
We used to live just up the road, a couple of roads over our first sort of bigger house, me and Zoe. And
Oh, you've got another house. Oh, you're
no,
posh.
we did
Oh.
And yes, Scott, England are kicking the San Marinos, but talking of this, our neighbour in front of us was a single mother, but she had a boyfriend and 2 or 3 kids, small kids, pre-teen sort of age. Anyway, their father was a trawlerman, Not a metal detectorist. I grant you.
10-0 now.
Really?
10-0.
Oh my God.
Has Harry Kane got on there? Oh,
I bet.
God.
I bet.
Harry Kane, 27, 31, 39 and 42. So he's got 4 goals. Oh, yeah, I'm going to become England's greatest goal scorer because I scored 6 past San Marino.
Poor San Marino. You know what's going to happen to their coach when they get home? Talking about guns and bullets.
Yeah, but how can you say great? I'm England's greatest goal scorer because I banged in half a century against San Marino. That's hardly doing it, is it? Do it against the big teams, you speech impediment prick. Carry on, Kev. Carry on.
Yeah, no. The father, the real father who didn't live with the family. He's a trawlerman, and he found something which he thought in his net. He found something in his net which he thought his son might like to mess about with. Anyway, this house is right in front of my house. He brought it home, and somebody was walking past the son, wondering what he was hitting with his hammer, trying to get all this rust off this item that his dad brought back.
Is this going to have a bad ending?
It was a fucking bomb. The
It didn't go off, did
Luftwaffe.
it?
No, the
Oh,
Luftwaffe however they lost their bombs, dropped a bomb, dropped loads of bombs, but this one in particular was dragged up all these years later by this trawler, and these guys are carrying it around. Oh no, my son would like this. They put it in the garden, and he's there. The son, the little lad, hitting it with a hammer, trying to get all this rust off, until someone said, "No!" Yeah, so suddenly, there was about 20 police cars swarming the whole area. We got told to piss off out. And then I had a quick peek around at this garden, and there's a small mountain of sandbags over this device. And I'm thinking, that's interesting. I got all this from the mother later on, but what a tool. Why would you give a bomb to your children?
I
You know
know,
what I
shit.
mean?
But there's other things that you can give your kids. Like, when Aaron was 2, we gave him a machete. Like sort of thing that kids can learn to appreciate. They ain't going to go
Yeah,
off in their face.
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, but what the hell? Yeah, that was astonishing what happened. And me and Zoe, for even to this day, 7 years later, we're still gobsmacked that it actually happened. And I can't believe people are that fucking stupid to do something like that. It's a bomb,
All right.
you
My
know.
my parents used to give me a piece of coal for Christmas.
Was you
Aaron
bad?
was lucky with a machete.
Especially in Manchester, isn't it? Christ. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, bombs. There's certain procedures. If we ever find,
Ooh.
yes, Phil, they are stupid. But if detectorists, we now and again come across these things. And Jason, you made me spit my tea out, you funny fucker.
You said that.
Tezza.
Bowers just sent me a picture of her sex toy that she found.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
look at that.
yeah. That's like the ones I chucked out.
Yeah, I take it, Val. Hang on, sorry. I take it, Val. That's the one that you dug up, is it? There's it. I
Yeah.
thought it was
Proper live that is.
I thought it was a grease gun because that big, the big base to it. Look.
Mm. If you're
It's
unsure,
nice.
Val, just when you go back to find it, just give it a whack with shovel. That was.
Yeah. There's loads of crazy. I've seen people. They actually keep the bullets, but you know, you should make them safe. If you don't know how to make them safe, ask somebody. There's loads of rifle clubs around. If you're going to keep this stuff, make sure it's
Encase it
made
in
safe.
jelly. Make yourself a jelly and encase it in jelly. Safe as houses.
Okay. I was going to suggest taking the top off, taking the bullet out of the case, and then emptying the contents into water or something. maybe filling it up with sand or something.
Maybe if you tie a tampon string to it and pull it, it'll go off like one of Sifter's party poppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a challenge for Sifter. That is his new pet party popper.
I
See if he
dare him
gets
to
one off.
actually. I challenge him to actually pull a tampon thinking it's a popper. It ain't going off.
He probably would just for a laugh on it. I know. Yeah, congrats to North Devon Tetris giveaway winner tonight. Thank you, Scott.
What do you reckon, though, Jason? He's got to wear some girly gloves while he does it, though.
Oh, he's got plenty of those
Lady
lady
gloves.
gloves, hasn't he?
Good old lady gloves.
Painted by me. That's trademarked.
Yeah.
Every time he calls them lady gloves, I get a quid.
He should paint the nail bits pink or something. The tips of them. Yeah, talking about silly prizes. I'm on my tomorrow will be my 94th official comment video for my giveaways, and I've decided
Yeah, that's century.
when I get to 101st giveaway is when everything's going to change, because it's expensive now sending it abroad.
So how old are you, Kev? I'm nearly 100 giveaways old.
Yeah, that's right. It's getting expensive. I don't mind sending it anywhere in the world, as long as you're allowed to accept posts from us. But I'm going to start asking for half the postage cost. It costs £16. Do you know what I mean?
I asked for half on one of my giveaways, and I got ripped for being tight.
Well,
Don't do it, Kev. Don't do it.
Yeah, but I've done like 100, maybe more.
Don't make a difference, mate. You, as soon as you do that, they'll start saying Kev's a tight ass. Asking to cover half of the post. That's what I had, mate. And mine wasn't a little pewter cannon set. Mine was a bloody great big digger.
That would have cost quite a bit, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to also have two prizes each week. It's going to be two pots. One's going to be pot A, pot B, and it's going to have a cool prize, and it's going to have a booby prize. I'm getting stickers made up and everything.
You should have three, mate. Have three. Have pot A, pot B, and pot potpourri.
Ah, yeah.
Potpourri.
Potpourri.
Do they actually make that anymore? Potpourri.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
That was a lady. Do they do it, Val?
I remember that when I was younger.
These women buy all that sort of shit, don't they? Got to make the living room smell a bit nice and rosy.
Mm.
No, that's a bullet, Val says.
It's her sex toy.
It's a puppy.
Yeah, that's what they call, isn't it? Bullets in the men's toilets now.
The little diddy ones are called bullets.
Yeah. Sorry, Val. Yeah.
You mind? I'm trying to do some farming here.
Well, it's my weekend. So there we go. Let's change the subject dramatically.
Robert's just ploughed off. He's ploughed offline there.
Was you saying, Rob, earlier did you find bones? Has anyone found bones before?
Yeah, I found bones when I was about 8 years old.
The guests.
We were a full skeleton. And obviously, someone had crawled, like you get the water shoots, like what come from streams and stuff.
Yeah.
We were climbing through them one summer, and obviously, there's no water going through. And we went in there and we found an actual skeleton of a person. Yeah, we had to tell police and that.
Christ. Just can't imagine
obviously, an homeless bloke, I think he'd be homeless or what have you, but.
Yeah. So quite a modern skeleton then.
Yeah, just skeleton. There was no flesh enough, so he'd been there a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, been there a while and all the.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Didn't have bob me pants anyway.
Homeless. Val said, "I've had no periods for years." Okay. Get off my land!
You're flattening me cabbage.
Hey up, lad. I know where you live now. Bugger off down your own end.
Where's me soup gone? Where's me soup?
I had someone that just looks just like you actually said that to me when I was a kid. I was scrumping apples from his garden.
Get off me veg patch.
Trouble is, as soon as I oyed it over the fence, I went right into the arms of a copper that was actually walking by. I was like, shit. He didn't tell
Fuck
me
out down your own end.
Yeah, do you know what he did? The copper. Clipped round the head.
Or
right?
mouth garnet.
You actually look like almost, if you didn't have the handlebars there, you'd actually look a little bit like Goebbels.
Who?
Goebbels.
Gerbils.
Goebbels?
Gerbils. It's pronounced gerbils. The little things that run around in a wheel. Gerbils.
No. Mahatma Gandhi. Oh yeah, Philip's got it there.
Yeah, Gandhi. Yeah. The one that Ben Kingsley played.
Oh, I've not seen that.
You've not seen Gandhi?
No, I think it's shite. Complete shit. Respect for what he did, but
So if I shave that off to here then, and wear like a white bed sheet
toga
with flip flops,
you
could
look
be Gandhi.
awesome. You look awesome. Dazzler's here. Hello, Daz. Jason, are you a WWE wrestler with that beard?
It's a moustache, isn't it?
It's kind of it's more of a moustache. Movember moustache. But you do kind of look like a wrestler, to be fair. You could be.
You should see me wrestle, mate.
No,
once I get somebody in a crossface chicken wing, mate, you ain't getting out of it.
No, it's a load of poo, Val says. What's a load of poo? I missed something. Gandhi. Oh, Gandhi, right. Gandhi only made one good film. Was never heard of it.
Oh, I love that joke.
10-0 to England. Thank you, John. And welcome. Sorry I didn't see you sneak in there. You're the Hulkster, Philip says. Ah. Tez is being a funny fucker and saying you've got a poo-tash.
The fuck?
It's like a dirty Sanchez. Cross-faced chicken wing.
Cross-faced chicken wing. Oh.
Better than 10-1, John and Terry failed to qualify. Yeah. Yeah, going back to bones as well, there's just something else I wanted to mention. Is what do you do if you find bones? Do you take pictures?
Give it to the dog.
Give it to the dog. The answer is no. The first thing you do before you tell the farmer, because for all you know, the farmer could have put it there, is tell the police.
Don't go down into the paddock.
Yeah.
Take anywhere you want, but don't go down into the paddock.
Call the police right away. And then
I wake up every morning with a bone, mate.
Yeah, I do, mate. The morning glory thing, yeah. I'll deal with that straight away before I go to work. So.
Play tense, do you?
Yeah, what's the actual scientific name for it? A pissy hard on?
Pissy hard on, yeah. You have to normally stand upright like that to have a wee. Then in the morning, you have to lean forward at that sort of angle.
He's desperate for a pee. He's like, oh my God. Make a YouTube video, then call the police. Yeah. Yeah, no, you should always call the police. Never tell the landowner first, because for all you know, if it is modern bones, they could have put the bloody bone, the person there.
Yeah, call the old Bill first, because if you tell the farmer, you've just found his body, you end up joining.
Yeah,
that's it. You'll be joining them in that pit. So, phone the police. Wait, give it half an hour.
If you do tell the farmer, and he says, "Oh, show me the way," lead. No. Let the farmer go first.
Yeah.
You could end up with a shovel to the back of the head, and then you're in the hole with it.
So there's a timeline as well of what actually happens. So you find the remains, you've called the police, and then you've informed the landowner. The police will they'll come and have a look. They'll take all your details. They'll contact the county's coroner, their own coroner, and he'll then the coroner will decide, he or she will decide if the bones are modern or not modern. And if they're not modern, then the local county archaeologist will be informed, and he'll be investigating the site and the actual bones. Now, nobody has any say, even the landowner, of where the archaeologist goes, because once they're appointed by the police, it goes through a court. They can go onto that land and make trenches, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Yeah,
There
but
you
what if he finds a golden hoard while he's investigating? Do we get a claim to that?
Yes,
Are you
because it's
sure?
your fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's your.
Yeah, but
I'm sure you
no. If
would.
we haven't found it,
Yeah.
we've come across the bone. Then we've done all the relevant, and they come in and they do an examination and they dig some trenches and all,
Then they
and then
are
they
the
found a
finder, aren't
hoard.
they?
Bastards.
Yeah, so they're the finder,
So keep it
effectively.
quiet. If you find a bone, keep it quiet. If you find a body, keep it quiet. Just put the dirt
Just
back over it.
take the jewellery off first and empty the wallet,
Yes.
and then we bury it.
Yeah, and then what you can do is you can do another video where you plant it, and then you can
Forget to turn your camera off, and I
Yeah.
get it.
Bloody hell, gold ring! Woohoo! That'll do.
Oh dear God, not again.
About that happened in Liverpool then with terrorists. That's mental, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in the car when the bomb went off.
I've not seen the full story.
The car pulled up around the roundabout in the car park, and then all of a sudden it just boom, and then the taxi driver got out of the front of the car, so he was in it when the bomb went off.
You had to have his Mearsone back on, didn't he?
Fucking lucky then, really lucky.
But, apparently he locked the doors or something, didn't he?
Who was responsible?
He locked the door so they couldn't get out. Yeah.
Yeah, because if he would have went in that hospital, there would have been a lot more fatalities.
Or the women. It's women's hospital, wasn't it?
Do we know what type of terrorist it was? The bombing type is all I can say.
Yeah. And
which group they're associated with, I don't know.
Well, the police today have raided 3 houses as well for it. Three more houses, yeah.
They arrested 3 men, didn't they?
Yeah, they've arrested 3, and they've also raided 3 houses today.
What did John Clayton put? Don't mess with a saucer.
I think he meant Scouser.
Well, you never know. Saucers could be pretty dicey, mind.
Hey, Lee's in the house, London Dad. Hey, Lee, we've just been talking about the bomb attack in London, Liverpool up there.
I'll tell you what, that won't be last one. That they've let that many in now through Dover. That won't be the last one.
It's not, is it? We've been put onto high alert, which means in
severe,
real terms, we are imminent. There will be another attack. It will happen. They just don't know where.
That's because our government are just too fucking stupid, and they cannot turn around and say, "You're not coming in."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. If they grew a set of balls and said no, you know what I mean?
All MI5 are allowed to do is they're allowed to observe. They're not allowed to interact.
See, when we were still part of the EU, we would have had to let them in under their human rights to come into the country. But we're not part of the EU now. We can just turn around and say, "Get in your dinghy and fuck off."
Yeah.
Mind
you, some of them have been here for years in sleeper cells.
Unless they're doctors. Just saying, because Australia has the same thing.
Yeah.
They'll let anyone in if they've got a profession, something they can offer the country. Which is fine, I think, because we are short on very good doctors and nurses. And oh, Mercia, what are you saying? Pretty piss poor Patel has blood on her hands. Yeah, everyone's pleading the fifth. Not wanting to comment. What was it? ISIS warned the UK government that they are sending fighters over with. Yeah, they did. You're right. I just seen Scott say something. Something.
Does that mean I can take the rest of the week off
Yes, mate.
and the government pays my wages?
Yes.
I'm too frightened to leave the house, but I'll travel 10 miles up the road to do detecting though. I'm safer in the field.
If you dug up a skeleton and there was a gold ring on the finger, would you take the gold ring? Be honest.
No. I'd be frightened of being cursed. Grave robbing. Nah. Not doing it. Not doing it. I wouldn't even take it off and send it to the ring plans for himself to be cursed, because I'd inherit some of that curse.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think it would be. They're called ghoul, aren't they? It's ghoulish. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
No, I ain't doing it.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Lee's going back to. Here we go. Yeah, probably promote more to happen. Wouldn't surprise me. Kensington area is full of them. Can't say nothing more. Where is the prevention if these people are on the alert list? Yes, there is no prevention because, like I said earlier, MI5 know about them. The targets, that is not them in general, but the targets, but they're only allowed to observe. There we are.
Lee said he'd just take photographs and that's it. Can you imagine that if you dug up a body that was about 6 weeks in the dirt?
Oh,
You know, you lift it and the arm breaks off and you go, look, I found a gold ring. With the hand
Check his wallet.
Well, you found one in Manchester.
I planted this one 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. In Manchester, you found a body like that, you'll still get someone run past and try and rip it off the neck of necklace or something like
that. Especially in Manchester or somewhere big like that.
So that's the third body you found on my permission. Now I'm not having this. That one's mine now.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
ISIS had dressed up as cows to target detectorists. A gang of them chased Devon Digger Naz.
Was it like that cow from the film Top Secret? Have you seen that, Kev? Oh, you've not seen that?
No.
A very young Val Kilmer was in it, and they're disguised as this cow in a field, and then the young calf comes along and starts attacking on the udder.
Oh,
guess what was in the udder?
I can guess. Okay, he just reminded me of the Grimsby brothers. You know, the elephant bukkake party. That is a brilliant film. I love that film so much. I don't like Ali G in general, but I loved him in that film. Apart from when he interviewed the Beckhams, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Because so so is Posh. You is take it doggy style, yes. And she's like, and David's face just like.
He said, "Oh, I hear your little boy's putting sentences together." She goes, "Yes," and he goes, "Oh, well done, David."
God, he's had it rough. I know he's very, very minted, and that he had a rough time, didn't he?
Yeah, you didn't get to that club dig, did you, Rob?
No, because it's frigging windy. Yeah, no, I didn't. So I've not been out at all, me, man.
That's 2 you've missed, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
That's shit. You going on when's the next one, if there is one?
Yeah, I've got to look now. I'm going to look see where's a good area and which club's doing what, and I'll be on it.
Heavy Meadow, take the ring off, shake the skeleton hand before throwing it about. Yeah, I don't think I could ever touch a dead person in any way. I'd probably end up fainting. I'm very squeamish like that.
Well, put a bit of lube on first, don't it, Kev?
Bit of spit is free. Oh no, that's gross. Yeah, because there's there's that guy the guy that worked in the morgue, isn't it? He's on the telly recently.
Yeah.
He over 100 sexual assaults on dead people, including kids. What the fuck? This is why we need the chair or a gas chamber or something, because that is wrong,
Mm.
isn't it? That ain't right. Ah, sicko, man. That is disturbing. Um, Lad and Dad has not been out for 3 weeks. Car's fixed, so hopefully out Wednesday or Thursday. I'm out Wednesday. Going back to the beach with North Devon's Tetris and Nathaniel Outdoor Adventures. Rob, I did message him just now tonight.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
just like I had magnetic pole message me about it. She still hadn't received it, so
yes, yeah. So I did message him. So he's very slow at getting his messages for some reason.
yeah. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to shoot because I'm up early in the morning.
All right, mate.
I'll be
All right.
looking up the head soon anyway. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah, you have a good week, guys, and I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah,
You will
see you later,
indeed.
mate.
See you later, chat.
See you later. Rob gone.
Yeah, I'll just put the Rooters raffle link in the chat again in case there's anybody that hasn't had a go yet.
Go and check out. It's a £5 a ticket, guys. Click on Jason's link, the Dark Knight Tetris link there. It's only £5. You could get a £400 machine for only a fiver. £5 a ticket is not bad. Or even if you're abroad, if you're what's postage would be about 20 quid that you'd have to pay, but still that's
more.
nothing. Yeah, a bit more, but still, you're still getting a £400 machine for like nothing.
It's all funding Christmas. It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I let her out when I got home. Then I went and picked him up from school. Yes, please buy a ticket. Fund Christmas.
Right,
I'd do the same for you lot. I really would.
Not me because I get a load of stick if I win. Yeah, come on, Phil. We're only messing about.
No, have a go, Phil. Have a go.
You never win anything anyway. See you later, Phil. He's off.
See if he's off to buy a ticket.
Yes, and to enter all the other giveaways. I'm only kidding.
I wouldn't have a go because it's not free.
Yeah.
Only joking, Phil. If you're still watching.
Yeah. Not peculiar. Robert Owen Collinson. Don't forget the. That's the thing I was talking about. Going on to the subject of bones and stuff. I'm just talking about written down here. But yeah, that's it. Let's face it. People have been around for thousands of years, and the majority of people have been buried from either by accident through battles. Unmarked grave. There's loads of unmarked graves still. Nobody knows where they are or who's in it. There's also some forgot. This is one that made me laugh. Hello, Marlon, mate. Another one that was forgotten about. We all know about it. There was during the Battle of Bosworth in 1485. King Richard III was killed, and only his body was lost. They lost it. How do you lose a king's body? Beyond me. It was lost until 2012, where a team of researchers and archaeologists found the skeleton of King Richard III under a car park in Leicester.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that.
So it took them a few years, but they used radiocarbon dating, DNA testing, and loads of other stuff.
How the hell do they manage to put a car park on top of a bloody...
Well, how did they lose the king in the first? I mean funny, right? If you're a soldier on that field, oh my god, my king's dead. Oh, I'll just leave him there for shits and giggles.
Well, they probably carried him so far and thought, well, they got tired. Oh, I need to rest it. Just put him down. And it's like everything else, like when I put a tape measure down at work, I turn around and it's gone. Where's the king gone?
Those bloody hat rats.
Oh, God.
They've nicked me body. Where's it gone? It was there a minute ago. Fuckers. So yeah, they found King Richard III. Wow, what an incredible find that is, and he's now reburied in some cathedral somewhere. But what would you do? What the correct procedure for contacting the police, like I've said, is I've already talked about it, the timeline, but you should always contact the police. Jokes aside, contact the police first, because even if you trust the landowner, you don't know who put the body there. Non-emergency in the UK 101, and then you contact the landowner, and you're not to search or dig anymore.
Non-emergency 101. You've
It's
just
not
found a
an
body.
it's not an emergency. It's not classed as an emergency, unless no, it's yeah, we're talking bones. It's not really life threatening for that person.
Yeah, we lost the king. We're going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah. Shh, let's not tell anyone.
They got back to the castle. You missing something? No, no.
didn't find didn't find anything.
Yeah,
Who was that king that got over Hadrian's School got shot in the eye by an arrow? I
that was
forgot who
that
that.
was Harold.
It was Harold, wasn't it?
Battle of Hastings.
That's it. How unlucky was that? And what a
One of them, I'll
cracking
tell you what.
shot!
I tell you, if that was a gambling game, that would have been 0 on the roulette
Yeah,
wheel.
it would, wouldn't it? What a shot that was! Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, but how do we know that it wasn't a bunch of arrows fired, and chance are one of them was going to hit the target?
It could well have been night arrows or something daft like that. Oh, what's this? Where I live, there's a field officers. Behind that, they found quite a few bodies with archaeology. They'd built a load of houses on it. Yes, they do. They do that. Housing developers will keep quiet if they can and build stuff on top.
Well, it's like
Like,
that two-seater airplane that crashed into an Irish cemetery. So far, they've recovered 150 bodies.
I knew that. I sort of knew where that was going then. So you said that Irish stuff. There we go. Oh dear. Yeah, no. The developers, if you can get onto land where they're developing before they put the concrete down, if you can, just go and talk to whoever's in charge and see if you can just say,
Nah,
just
they ain't gonna let you.
no,
If
they're
if
not.
there if there's a chance that their production could
Exactly.
be halted, they ain't
They
gonna let
won't let
nobody
you.
on it.
So yeah, that's the trouble. You might be lucky. You're probably going to be unlucky, like me with the new supermarket, which I can't mention, that they built in the next town over. They wouldn't let me detect there because they told me they had their own archaeologist and metal detectors in place, which they never. So there you go. Yeah, that's right. Percy's got it there. Richard III was the last Plantagenet king. Successive Tudors didn't care about honouring his body after the War of the Roses. Wasn't he that he was the last of House? What was it?
Lancaster, House of Lancaster. That's Lannister, you
Explosive.
div.
Oh yeah, of course it is. No, it wasn't Lancaster. Come on, Percy. Who was it? Who was it? I can't remember what house. He was the last of the house. Something I read it earlier. I can't remember. Emma says, I think they've removed the bodies. We went and had a look before they build, and I saw some feet sticking out the wall. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. I think they removed the bodies. We went and had a look before they build, and I saw some feet sticking out the wall. Oh dear. Uh,
Are you sure it was feet and not just a discarded pair of shoes?
Probably feet. We'll go with feet. William I, his body was swollen from an accident that punctured his intestines, not fit into the tomb. Wow.
Well, who was it?
It's
Who was it? The one that was they assassinated him.
Wasn't
But
that the kid?
the only way that they could assassinate him and leave no markings to say that it was an assassination is they put a hot poker up your asshole and basically root your insides out to basically burn your insides. But the only way they can do that is they put a funnel. They basically wedge a big funnel up your asshole, and then they push the hot poker up there so it doesn't leave any trace of any burning or anything like that.
Well, that's mildly disturbing. Due to the
Well,
buildup of pressure, his body exploded at his
sorry, talking
funeral
about
for
history. Sorry,
with putrid intestinal gas. Do you know what? Scott's got a point there, because I've heard of coffin explosions. What they exploding coffin syndrome. It's a thing. You know, if you put in your will in last testament, in the past, that you wanted to be buried whole, they had to honour that and bury you whole. However, I think because of the exploding coffin syndrome of lately, they just don't do that anymore. There's a thing they take things out of you to prevent this, unless of course you're being cremated. So it's different. But yeah, I've heard of that. People have been opening up tombs for maintenance procedures, whatever they're doing, and these things literally go bang.
Percy, your comment just up the road, boy.
York.
Just up the road.
Yeah, I think I read it was the last House of York. Hey, Julie's in the house. Welcome. Yeah, exploding coffin syndrome. What a thing. Imagine if you was like a grave robber and you got your proper egg on your face, isn't it? Let's get the chisel in that. What's that noise? uh, Battle of Mortimer's Cross. Ah, that's a scheduled site, I'd imagine.
Some of it can't get on it. One of the farmers he won't let you on his land. Well, I've got
Right.
some permissions around there, but trouble is, over the years, it's been done and done. So
Yeah.
basically, I'm just picking up bits that have been missed, really.
Edward II was a hot poker guy. Who was that king then? That he got poisoned in the end, but he lost all that. He went across the wash, and they reckon he got lost in the mist and lost all of the treasure in that. Who was that king? But he got poisoned. In fact, he wrote, he signed the Magna Carta. Who was that? John? No,
King John.
it was King John, wasn't it?
Yeah, Percy's on fire tonight, isn't he?
Oh, there we are. He knows his history, is Percy. And I'd like to be cremated, so be with my brother and grandparents again. Oh, bless you, Emma. Yes. Let's move on from death. That's the only bits I wanted to talk about. Is just the bits from the National Council of Metal Detecting webpage. It's a good source of information and very knowledgeable people on that, and they're constantly updating. They're doing competitions. I forget what the prize is. The recent prize. I think if you submit your finds for over the past year, they pick out the best few and give you a prize. So, it's worth it.
What have you entered?
I haven't because all I found is a
That
beaver
horseshoe?
tail. No,
Horseshoe.
no, best find is that beaver tail. I'm pretty sure it's a Tizer. Pretty
Yeah, but
sure.
if it's not an 83, it ain't worth shit.
Yeah, I know. I
Was it
couldn't even look
intact?
down. It was. It was intact.
Ooh.
I was well impressed. I went, ooh.
Ooh. I think
Found one of his lovely coins. Oh yeah, Scott found a King John coin.
I think my find this year, my best find this year is that Charles I hammered.
Definitely. Definitely. And my day will come, I'm sure. But it is. Even though I'm getting pressured by a certain person to find one before the year's out. He knows who I'm talking about. Doesn't matter if I don't find one. It is what it is. Still enjoying a hobby.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's it, mate. Yeah.
I think this was the that was the last bit of silver I found with the simplex.
I think I remember you finding that.
Christening band.
Yeah.
And I found that around the edge of the field. And I had. He came across on the radio. He said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm around the edge of the field." He said, "Don't walk around the edge of the field. You get all shit." And
Yeah,
I thought,
but
well, nah, just have a little bit of a gander, and I found that one.
Mark from Metal Detector Lincolnshire always says, check around the edges, the actual hedges.
I swear that all depends on the area. If you're very rich in history, you're gonna have good stuff around there. If you're like in my area that's been done, you're gonna get cans.
Lots of canslaws, yeah. Yes, Julie, it was a christening bracelet. It was hard to ID when it says Henricus. So was that one that Terry found on his show earlier? Was that a Scottish one? It had the stars on it.
Yes, Scottish hammered.
That's interesting, isn't it? Just goes to show you that they did actually get around quite a bit. Because I always under the impression when I first started learning about them, and I'm still learning. There's so much to know about them.
They're all over the country except for Bideford.
Exactly, they're just not here, apparently. Yeah, I'm going. Hopefully, going with Devon Digger Daz on his permission soon. Hopefully, in the next week or so. He's very kindly he's going to come pick me up halfway.
Just follow him around, and then if he pulls and go, "Oh, got a good ton here," just run it behind him, bundle him in the hedge.
No, I kind of need him to help me get back. 'Cause he's going to put my bike in the back of his van. He says so.
Oh, very nice man.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and very appreciate it. So yeah, Alexander the Third's very common, like a Lizzie first. They're just not common here, mate. I'm going to have to go down to Essex and places like that, aren't I?
Yeah, Percy's got a good point there. Look on side-by-side maps, and you can trace old field boundaries in larger modern fields.
Yeah, very true. Very true. To be honest, I've stopped looking at the side by sides, but just because of the area where I am. But I should look at it
That's not
some.
LiDAR, though, is it?
No, it's not LiDAR.
Side-by-side maps.
It's where it's got split screen, and you compare with an old map to a more modern map, and the mouse follows your cursor on each of the maps.
Side-by-side maps. Let's have a look.
It's a very good tool if you're researching the area you're about to dig in.
So you just put in where you are, then I'll take it.
Scott says, I'll tell you what, Percy, if it wasn't for side by side and LiDAR, I would never have found that John. Never went that far.
Did he need the toilet, did he?
Did you see that?
Ooh.
I swear to God, all my lights flickered.
Got to try and find my neck of the woods now. All right, here we go. All right. It's pretty good. Thanks for this, Percy. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, all the electric went off then. My computer's restarted. I'll back us out. I'm just gonna check my daughter hasn't fried herself on the phone charger.
Okay, mate. I'll hold the fort for you. Hello. How are we all? Just catch up in the chat and see how we're doing. Don't worry, I won't be playing any music. Where's the chat gone? Yes, that looks an interesting thing. That there's Percy. Thanks for that. Scott's rewinding to see whether we can see that phenomena. Was it a shadow that went through? Kev got penetrated. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, mate. Your lights flickered off, and a poltergeist entered you. Scott said.
Yeah, I'd say everything's gone really weird in this house right now. It's like literally all the electrics are just going off and on. They're flickering on and off. My
Drop down.
computer's
Ooh.
reset itself. And
On the drop down on the left, you can load different years of ordnance. We can't. We haven't got lidar in our area. It's just white.
yeah, we've got the same problem in most of our area.
But do you know what? Do you know what I'd like? I would love to be able to zoom in on Google onto your area where you got fields, and they should have the farmer's name in each field. It'd be a lot
That'd be
easier. Yeah,
hilarious. It would, yeah, it
it'd be
would.
great because like he's given me permission. I don't need to go and keep bugging him. Which ones are free now? You just turn. I can just look at it on the map and go, yep, that one.
I plot all my stuff that I find. I plot onto Google Earth, the offline version, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and I zoom into the particular field, and I always let the landowner after each dig see what I've found. You know, even if it's just random bits of iron that I've dug, I've plotted it on there so he knows. And yeah, they always appreciate it. Well done, Scott. All my finds come from random, despite the map research. Mm. Yeah, it's a good
That's
tool to have. I've got a particular area. I'm trying to look for a. I can't afford it at the minute, but I'm looking for a cheap drone pilot that will help me do in the winter fly
you
over
mean
this area.
a drone?
I need a drone pilot, a proper one,
All right.
to map this
Oh,
area.
you need somebody right to fly the drone.
Yeah, because
Oh.
you don't trust me with that sort of thing. It would explode in midair or something crazy, you know. Yeah, but no, we've got this particular area, Musketball Hill, which I'll be back on again soon. I think, hopefully, I'll be allowed back on. But it's crazy. There's loads of hidden paths that the during the Civil War they use these paths, and they could the buttons and money. The amount of carrying money back then, surely, and medals, anything could be there, but I thought the best way to look at it was from a perspective of a drone. Google's all right, but it doesn't show everything.
Oh, that's cool. I've just found a footpath on one of my permissions.
Get Dale to be the pilot who'd fit in the drone perfectly.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at side by side now, aren't you?
yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, it's proper good to see the old paths. What I find interesting is the well, because on there you'll find if you look at the towns, it shows you where wells used to be, and there's probably still there. There's one just down the road from me. I want to get in there with a magnet because you
So
never
just
know what's
having a
down there.
look on the one field where I found my first hammered is actually identified with a footpath.
Oh, there you go.
That's really cool. That.
Well, yeah, Percy. What I want to know is on the side by side on any maps. Actually, you got the triangles, haven't you? You got triangles with dots in the middle. What are they? If you don't mind me asking, because I keep looking at them. I go, ooh, that looks good. I don't know
Ooh.
what it is. So what is the triangle with a
Oh,
dot
I've
in the
lost
middle?
it now.
I thought it's on a modern map you call it maybe a trig point or something, but nah, can't be that. Or can it? Or does anyone know?
I've lost it now. Wigmore. Bugger.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Oh,
gonna get a magnet and go in these wells if I can get in there.
oh, there we are. There we are. Okay. No, that's no. Oh, there
Found
we are.
something good?
Right. Okay. Yeah, and just trying to have a look for the main old road that was. Yeah, it is. It's the
Oh, I
old.
got 1,000 acres in Falmouth, Jonas.
How many
Yeah,
acres?
1,000 acres in Falmouth. That's John
Good luck,
Clayton.
mate. You can't get it all. Can't get on it all at the same time. That's the only downer about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Rob says I can borrow his wetsuit. Do you know what? I've seen these movies, and there's no way I'm going into a well. No, absolutely no chance.
Just lower your camera down first, and if you feel a
Yeah.
tug on it at the bottom,
So I
don't
ain't going
go.
in there.
I've seen the film
Seen-
Alligator.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I grew up watching that, and I was always scared to go in pools, swimming pools outside. Yeah. And I remember my old boss, he sent me into the sewer of the hotel because there was a blockage. And I was like this. I was like, he's like, Kevin, what are you doing down there? He says, hey, I've seen alligator. I know this how this ends. you know. And then because I wasn't concentrating, I pulled this blockage out, and I had all the toilets of the hotel empty onto me. I'm like, kind of wish I got hit by an
John
alligator.
probably knows this tip, but when you got that much land, you can get very distracted by you going on a field and you ain't getting a lot, and you think, oh, maybe I'll try another one, and then you end up with the seasons passing you by, and you run out of your fields. Go do what Scott from Dirt Digger says. Do a cross reference of like the Union Jack and try and find the sweet spots. And if it's not really doing anything, then try a different field.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go to Torrington tomorrow. It's the next town over. I've got some coins to pick up for free, which I'm happy with. It's the last bunch of coins I got off Free Cycle. There was loads of silvers in there, really rare ones as well. So I'm quite happy
Well,
with
got plenty of video content there then if you plan to.
that. Yeah, this is true. Triangulation point. Yeah, I thought it might be. Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd say something different. Like it's a hidden treasure well or something. But no, I thought it was a trig point.
Just
Who's that? Zoe. Hello? You alright? Oh, Lisa's got a power cut. Right, so I thought it was a ghost. Yeah, everyone on here is thinking it's a ghost in the house. No, but it's a power cut. Okay, I'll get. She's full on had a power cut. All right, I better get the candles out then, just in case. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Love you, bye. Power cut then.
what's that? Get the
Uh,
candles out ready in case the batteries run flat.
yeah. No, it's yeah. There's Lisa, her sister lives just literally on the same road, and they're completely without power. So yeah, something's happened.
Scott
I know what it
always
is. Oh,
what's that? Scott Owen says check out Ordnance Survey maps. Do you have to pay for those?
No,
Sure.
no. Yeah, I'm sure you can find them. I've got the old paper version, loads of them somewhere.
I love this hobby and love you lot so much. Fantastic people. Cheers,
Oh,
Percy.
thanks, Percy. Gay! No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's a lot of penis fist bumping going on right now, but yes, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Love you, Percy. I'll look at my subscriber count later. It'll be like -1. Oh, damn it. Yes, they are. Ordnance survey maps are on the side by side maps. He says they are actually. Yeah, but if you can check out the maps as well.
Yeah, but they do need to have the farmers, the landowners naming them. Easier for us.
It would be good. I know Google Maps have updated everything now, where it's got names actually on the maps now, not the farmers' names, but names of houses, and
Oh,
they've
right.
numbered them.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you're planning, if someone's like, we've got loads of farms out here, but they're proper out in the sticks, it's better to send them a letter. But you click on them on Google, the old Google, and it would just come up with nothing. But it
Mm.
actually shows you the name and the road, or name or number. You got the road, just send them a letter with some money in. See you later,
Right,
John.
I'm calling it a day, mate. I'm gonna go and get myself a drink.
Yep, it's been an hour and a half. Thanks for coming on, mate. And
No problem. Always a pleasure to come on. I haven't seen you for ages.
I know, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Righto, mate.
Right. See you later, mate.
Take it easy. Bye, chat.
And then there was one. Till the next time. I'm doing my 94th giveaway comment video tomorrow. So look out for that, everybody. Congratulations again to John, who won the North Devon Tetris, who won the 93rd giveaway. Congratulations to you. I'll give you your giveaway on Wednesday because I'm out metal detecting with North Devon's Tetris and Nathaniel Outdoor Adventures, which should be a good laugh. Nice couple of guys. And see you all, like Percy says, on Sifter's Wednesday show. That's if his internet doesn't cut him off again. Right. Thanks, everyone, ever so much for all of your support. And I shall see you all on the next one. Still on, aren't I? Why won't it end? End broadcast. I am still on. Well, there's some weird stuff going. Yeah, this is awkward. It's not turning off. Ah, here we go. Right. Good night, everyone.